Hello friends, welcome to my channel. It's Rachel here and I am sharing a video today of a tag flip that I'm making, and this is for the paper crafting YouTubers hop. I think the theme is like, what did I title it? It was like sequins glitter and all things shiny or something like that. Obviously it's in the title, or I think it's in the thumbnail, but basically the theme of this is to use glitter or sequins or something shiny or whatever. Anyone can take it in any direction, but you know me, and I am going with the theme of sequins today. I have a sequin mix shop, so it's only natural that that is what I choose. And I started off by choosing some scraps from my stash, from my Maggie home stash, and I'm gonna work with those papers today. They're from various collections, and I'm using two sequin mixes from my shop. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but we do have a coupon code, a discount code, if you do want to do some shopping in my shop. Keep saying the word shop. The discount code is YouTube20, and you can use that at checkout to receive 20% off of your order. This doesn't work on subscriptions, but it works on everything else. If you don't know, I do have a Sequin Mix subscription, and normally spots open up at the beginning of the month, so if you are interested in getting 3 unique sequin mixes to your door every month, then you can consider subscribing when there are spots that are open. So anyway, that's kind of my background in my shop and all that stuff. So I love doing it. It's so fun for me. It's one of my favorite of the little facets of my business, I guess you could say. So it makes me really happy. Anyway, so I made these little sequin shakers and used some of my favorite mixes. I think these are so pretty, and we have some more coming to the shop in the next couple months that are similar vibes to these, especially the one on the right, like very springy pinks and purples that are coming to the shop. So keep your eyes open for that. It's racheltallman.com. Where I sell the sequins there. So yeah, I have a lot of fun with that. And so of course I'm using my own sequins today for this tag flip. Okay, so this first tag I'm gonna do is like the first non-sequin tag I'm gonna do is definitely not my favorite. I could not figure out what I wanted to do with this. So it's not my favorite tag, but after this one, it gets better. I don't know. I'm using just so many leftover bits and pieces from these Maggie Holmes collections. I don't know. I'm just left with a lot of things that are difficult to use, and I'm struggling. And I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's just because I have the hard things left. Like you can see on that chipboard, like I just have a lot of animals and a lot of houses and a lot of bows left that I'm struggling to use. I use bows often, but wow, there are a lot of bows in these collections. For some reason, maybe I just coincidentally have a lot left. I don't know what it is, but I just have so many bows left. And like I said, I do use them, but there's just a lot of them. And a lot of teacups too. A lot of cupcakes, even though I love cupcakes, but somehow I still have a lot of cupcakes left and like cake dishes and things. But I'll get there. Lots of animals though. That's like the biggest thing. Like you can see frogs, birds, chickens, horses, pigs. Yeah, figuring out how to use those. But I'm going to use these two little buildings here. One, it looks like a bakery, and one looks like a little flower shop, and then this little windmill. So got to use those up, which is great. And I think this card or tag turned out pretty cute. I'm trying really hard to use up these little letters, but I don't have many vowels left. I had some A's and an E, and I do have some I's, so just trying to figure out how to use those up. I definitely won't use it up till the end because, it's not going to turn out perfectly that I use every single Z and X and Q. Gonna use a little bit of gold mist spray on there. I thought that would help because there's lots of gold on there already, but really flipping through these sticker books, trying to figure out what to do, and where to go. And I'm not finished on the other card. I just took a pause on that because I thought of what to do on this purple card. So I'm going to take some word stickers and put them on, and I'm just slowly trying to add one thing after the other, trying to see what will work and what will fit. So this video is part of the Paper Crafting YouTubers Facebook group, YouTube Hop. We do it once a month, and we do a different theme each month, and there's all different types of crafters, a lot of scrapbookers, maybe Project Life or Happy Mail or other things like that, mixed media. So definitely check out the links in the description of everybody participating so that you can follow along and see all the videos, maybe find some new creators. I think that's my favorite thing about these hops, is that we find new creators and people that we love to follow and get inspiration from and all that. So I definitely would encourage you to check out some of the links down below and see, maybe you might find someone new, and that's always exciting, isn't it? Then we like binge watch all of their videos. It's so fun. At least it's fun for me. Yeah, so please go check out everyone down below. What else? Okay, so I'm going to go back to this tag or card. You can see I did sewing around the outside of each of these cards, or tags, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know what to call them. We'll call them cards. Tags? We'll call them tags. I did some light pink thread. I usually do either black or white, but I'm like, no, I need to start doing more colors in my projects. So I went with a light pink, and I think it matches really well. I mean, with Maggie Holmes' collections, all of her collections match really well together. But sometimes there comes to a point where you're just using the leftover bits and you're like, I don't know how to match these things anymore. And I felt like that's kind of what I was getting to the point of, like, I don't know where to go with this anymore. This card that I'm doing here, I liked how it turned out. I had this floral ephemera. That's what I don't have a lot of left, is ephemera. I don't really have any ephemera packs left. I do have this bag of like really large embellishments that's to the right, just outside of the screen, and it just has like all giant Maggie Holmes ephemera, but I don't have any small ephemera. So I think that's definitely a big struggle point for me, is that I just don't have a lot of smaller pieces of ephemera. Yeah, so I think that's where I struggle. On my Patreon, every couple months, I do like a craft room clear out and offer supplies to my patrons, like for free, like just whatever I'm getting rid of, whether it's like stuff I've gotten doubles of, or stuff I started to use and then didn't really love, or whatever, just to clear things out, because I get overwhelmed easily if I have too much clutter, if I have too much stuff, if I have too many options. I'm not good with options. But I'm also doing this series on my Instagram right now where I'm scrapbooking for 30 days in a row, minus, the things I do for videos, but just for myself, I'm scrapbooking every single day for 30 days, either scrapbook page or Project Life. And my intentions with this is to hopefully get a little bit further in my memory keeping, because I'm still in summer of 2021. So that's goal 1, and goal 2 is to use things up. I figure the more I craft, the more I will use things up. So that's kind of my other goal, is to use products up. I feel like I am receiving products faster than I am using them. Especially last year, I did 3 cropping creates, and those boxes come with tons of products. Some that maybe like you won't always use, and they just kind of sit there, and some of course that you love, but it's like a mixed box, but it's a huge box. And then also, of course, I'm on 2 design teams, and we get multiple packages a year, so that's lots of products as well. And then, of course, the stuff I buy on my own. So I just want to make sure I'm being mindful and thoughtful of what I'm like taking in and what I am able to pass along. I do also like donate some stuff. I have a friend who I give it to her and she donates it to her kids' classroom. I've done that. Or just like donate it to a thrift store if like I really don't think anyone will use it. Which actually the last batch of stuff I did donate to the thrift store. I forgot. I should have given it to my friend. I just wasn't thinking. I don't know why I did that, but either way, someone will make good use of it. Hey, I love when I go to the thrift store, and I went to the thrift store the other day and there were so many good books there, and I'm like, why would people donate these books? These look like such good books. But I'm grateful that they did. So I know what it feels like to go to the thrift store and have like an amazing find. It's so exciting. So you know what? When people find that scrapbooking supplies, it wasn't a lot. It was like 2 half-used, not half-used, like partially used, barely touched collections. So hopefully when someone finds those in a thrift store, they will be very happy because I know that feeling. But yes, either way, it goes to either my patrons or my friend's kid's school or the thrift store. So yeah, but first off, I'm trying to just use it up. Try to use it up before anything. Oh, sorry, I was just sewing here. That's why I'm off camera. Anyway, it's hard. It's hard. I really need to reduce my stash this year. I find it becomes very overwhelming. But I know there are some people who love to collect it. Like it's more of like a collecting thing or like displaying it. And I know a lot of people get joy out of that. But for me, that's just like way too overwhelming. I am a declutter person through and through. And I am not a hoarding person. Having too much stuff just overwhelms me, but I know not everyone is that way, and I totally respect that. I love seeing videos of people with like multiples of collections. It's like full collections displayed. It's so beautiful. I love it so much, but my craft room's not a shop, so I'm using it up and I get joy out of using it up. So that's my perspective, but I totally respect those people who just have these beautiful collections. Anyway, enough rambling. That's the end of my video. Remember to use the discount code YouTube20 for 20% off, and everything will be linked down below. Have a good day.